Hey guys, welcome to Ashes of the Singularity. Today I'm going to be playing through the first mission of our new Genesis campaign, which we launched a couple of weeks ago to everyone who owned the game for free. My name is Callum McCole, the managing designer of the game, and I helped balance and design the end of these missions. So I played through them quite a few times to make sure they're all balanced and fair and fun as best as I could. And so I want to do a bit of a video to showcase how to actually complete these missions on the much harder difficulty, which is very challenging. That was a big focus for these missions, was to make sure they were very challenging on the harder difficulties. There are, of course, low difficulties, so it's not hard for everyone, but I personally enjoy a very big challenge in RTS games, and I think generally single player in most RTS hasn't quite delivered that. So for me personally, I wanted to try and do something that really we could be proud of in terms of challenging the competitive players that enjoy multiplayer as well. So I'll be just showing my strategy, my way of completing the mission. There's been a few people in the forums that have had trouble completing these on much harder and thought, man, is this even possible? And I can assure you it is. I've done it many times, as you'll now see for yourself. So I'll try to explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. It's hard to do this while talking and trying to be enthusiastic and interesting, but hopefully I've done these missions enough that I can multitask pretty decently. So the first thing that I always do, hopefully you'll learn a lot about just the game in general, and not just the single player component, is your first engineer, you send him out, you build a factory on the first metal deposit there, and then as your second engineer then starts building your extractors in your base. So you're just trying to expand as fast as possible. The sooner you expand, the better, because the creeps increase in power over time. So you want to try and clear them while there's only a few of them, and then just keep growing your economy up. I actually already have the quantum relay, so I can actually get an amplifier already. Normally you have to build a quantum relay first. Also, you want to generally start building your smarty turrets so you don't get harassed by the AI, because eventually they're going to start throwing the spawning powers at you, the saboteur, the avatar, that mean stuff. And so there's two enemy AIs here. There's a PHC and a substrate. The PHC only has one attack path. So what you really want to do is try and lock this down pretty early on. Preferably with a drone bay, because the drone bays are very strong against the frigates in particular, which is what they throw out at you pretty early on. And when you start the mission, you have the option to choose between extra factories and extra... Oh shit, I put an instigator. I wasn't supposed to put an instigator. Whoops. That's fine. You can choose between Quanta or factories. I like going with the Quanta option, because then it gives you the fabricator, so I can really rush this drone bay out very early on, which definitely helps things out.
Fascinating. The fermium is protected by a nexus. Wait, a substrate nexus?
Let's get a repair bay as well.
It seems to not be paying attention to this world. This Isaac character is trying to boost a signal through my jamming. Not to the PHC, but to his friend here.
I actually skipped the intro dialogue just so I wouldn't be talking over it. The other advantage of going the fabricator as an opener is then you also have access to the spawn engineer, which is incredibly valuable power to get your economy up and rolling. Oh no! Damn it! That's fine. If I called in that incursion a little bit faster, I would have been able to keep the engineer alive. It's okay, I got one nearby to rebuild that. Yeah, see, I wanted to try and build that a little bit quicker, but didn't quite get it in time. Now I have a fair bit of extra income because I finished this quantum the relay over there. I'm just gonna get some amplifiers up really early on to try and maximize my economy, and then I'll go for a dreadnought. I really want to get the amplifier here because it's actually... That's a triple. Triple radioactive is very valuable. Yeah, look at drone bay there, so that's pretty good. That'll hold them off for a while. If I get a repair bay up, then that'll last even longer. So on the harder difficulties, the AI it increases the intelligence of them. It uses the skirmish AI, so they know how to attack you. They try to counter your compositions. They harass you a lot. And then there's other advantages as well that they get. Like they get free waves of units every so often. So yeah, it's definitely a challenge. And already here they're trying to capture my points with the instigators. Send an Apollo out, but I'll just get a constable turret there as well. I'm actually floating up my resources here because I'm supply blocked. So I didn't quite manage my quanta properly.
We need more logistics.
Which is not good. Because it means I'm not building frigates during this time. That's your population limit, essentially, the logistics it's called. It's good to upgrade turrets if you ever get supply blocked like that. Wow, I actually need more Apollos. More Apollos and probably worth getting an airfield to start getting some Furies up. These are very good up here as well because you've got 2-4 times, so there's a lot of resources up there in the north. You can't neglect that. Yeah, I don't quite have the cash yet for a dreadnought, but I will soon. You don't really need a dreadnought to kill the PHC player. You can normally do that with just some cruisers. Okay, I've held that off. Once I get more quanta, then I can start using the optimize to further increase the income of these points. Yeah, I'll just get some Artemises here. Those are very useful. Because there's some defenses up here that will prevent you from pushing through with just frigates. That's vulnerable there.
Who are... Wait. Samuel? I thought I was the only one who could detect the element. Much less had a use for it. I shouldn't be surprised that your hubris would lead you here. But it would seem that I still have more to learn about your kind.
Get an airfield now. You want to have a patrol of the Furies, because you don't always know where they're going to bomb you. They can bomb you in various different locations. So while static defense is obviously good, you know, then you can't move it around. Yeah, I don't really have any Artemises yet. Let's get another armory here a bit closer so I can just churn out some... Yeah, damn. It's my instigator. I should have enough frigates here. Yeah, I should have built some Smarties there before I moved on. You can also just build the orbital nullifiers, which prevent them from using the orbitals in that area. Okay, I got a decent army here. That should be enough. It's also... Oh, I don't have an amplifier here. Let's get that. Start cranking out some refineries. They give you extra income. Only a saboteur. It's fine. Turret will kill that. And I can capture it back with the instigator.
The enemy has captured a region.
Oh. there. Oh, it's really navatite, that's fine.
Insufficient radioactives.
That army should be enough. Oh, wow. Okay. Gonna have to pull this army back, I think. As much as I don't want to. Oh, it's actually going to attack into my defenses here. That's good. It's actually a decent army, though. But the repair base should keep me alive here, especially with all these medics, too. Okay, now I'm floating up, so let's get a Hyperion. We want to avoid having unspent resources. I actually have pretty decent income too for Quanta, so I can start getting these upgrades. And now let's lock these down a little bit. My radioactives income isn't too good because haven't built that just yet. I should also build more defenses down here. Because he's going to eventually attack me through here. Now the funny thing about this mission is they're actually not on the same team. Because they're the PHC and Substrate. Ah, yes. Forgot to keep building my my Furies. Let's use the rush build to try and churn out these Furies. I don't have any left. You can use the F3 button to select all air units, which I did, but as you can see I have no air units. Now, I hope it doesn't actually kill my refineries here, because they take a long time to build. Yeah, let's actually get some anti-air here. And a repair bay is really useful too when you have a lot of those quantum relays.
Not enough metal.
Okay, I can still use my amplifier. I really want to just focus my economy so I can churn out that dreadnought. I'm gonna also pause my factories here because right now I just really want this dreadnought out. Because then if he attacks me down here, I'll be able to defend pretty easily. He has a Sentinel, I'm going to focus that down. I don't want him to kill my Artemis. And just need to keep growing my economy, and I should be okay. Ah, I see, he's attacking me again. This AI is the easier one, so it's not like I've beaten half the mission. Like, the real challenge is the Substrate, especially as they get Dreadnought waves that come at you every so often. The Dreadnought should be ready soon, I just need to get my logistics up for it. And I've also built a bit too many. The Artemises are like Dreadnought anti-building. Here we go. This one. Can I afford another one? Let's get a Prometheus. This is actually the better spot to build refineries because there's 4. Refineries work on like the more things you have there, deposits, it's better than like if you're building on 2 or 3. Actually, I should get even more like really solid anti-air. Let's get a weapons lab so I can get some air eliminators. Those are very strong. You actually got a lot of caregivers there. That's going to keep these units alive. Try again to get these defenses up. Stop building the Artemises, I have so many of them. Okay, I'm gonna leave this Dreadnought in the middle. Let's get the self-regen hull. That's very useful. And that should be okay here. I mean, this Prometheus is gonna come out pretty soon, so even if he attacks me with a Dreadnought, I'll be prepared for it. I should be able to mop him up with all these Artemis building cruisers. Got a decent amount of Furies here as well, so even if he comes to me for a bombing run, I have plenty of air defense. Actually, what I should really get is just a lot of the medics, so I can keep healing up my my Dreadnoughts. And then just keep getting more Quanta, getting more upgrades. Having the orbital strike is very useful. And I'm building it at a pretty decent rate as well. What does he have up here? He has like an artillery post, I think that's okay.
Quantum upgrade installed.
What about a repair bay? Oh, there's a barrage. Oh. Damn.
Enemy dreadnought detected.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a Savager as well. That can fight my my Hyperion.
Capacity increased. Dreadnought upgrade
That's fine.
available.
Actually, you know, I probably can't, given I have all these upgrades. But that's okay, I'll just run back into my repair bay anyway. It's actually up here. Oh, it's jammed. Well, that's a repair bay there. Let's focus that down. Yes, I'm healing the medics, repair bay, the self-healing drones.
Dreadnought taking damage. Enemy dreadnought destroyed.
Nice. Yeah, actually, I need to send a little bit more here.
Enemy dreadnought detected.
Okay, already? Oh my god. I should actually use the nanomesh barrier. I've got the intensive care if I really need to.
Power capacity increased. Dreadnought
Okay. So you have to get a lot of anti-dreadnought up pretty fast.
enemy dreadnought destroyed.
That's why I didn't want to send my Hyperion up north, because I didn't want to get caught without any anti-dreadnought down here. Now I really should try and focus this guy down. Because I've got enough critical mass here that he can't push me in the bottom anymore. 2 level 3 dreadnoughts. Should also an orbital strike. That'll really help too. Now I do have a bit of weakness of anti-air here.
Enemy launch initiated.
I'm tuning them out pretty fast. Would be really useful as well if I can get a forward engineer, build an armory, get a car on, and then I can teleport my forward reinforcements. So then I can keep grouping them up. I might even need to get some more production here. I have enough Furies, I think. Let's
Enemy
get some
dreadnought detected.
bombers. What's this? Oh no, my engineer! No.
Power capacity increased.
It's this healing drones. So this Hyperion is like super tanky. I even have the carving turret if I need it, but I don't here. I don't think so. Oh, actually, Fighting near the disruptor turret's a bad idea. Disruptor cannon.
Enemy
Oh man! Oh my god, okay, now it's time for the carving turret.
not enough metal.
Jeez, I might actually lose this Hyperion here.
Dreadnought taking damage.
That's fine, I got more Prometheus on the way.
Dreadnought.
He's going a little bit too far forward though. No, he's gonna die.
The enemy has captured
No!
Dreadnought lost.
Oh man. Yeah, this mission doesn't mess about. That one's almost dead though. I got the draining beam.
Under attack.
Let's put another carving turret, I'm gonna need it.
Destroyed.
Oh, what? Okay, I killed that, that's fine. I've lost a lot of my economy here. Oh man,
Dreadnought taking
we got him, we got him.
enemy dreadnought
Precision.
destroyed.
Okay, let's get out of here. Annihilate, probably get Annihilate. Do I have any bombers up? Yeah, I do, sweet. Yeah, I didn't have enough defenses there. I'm actually... Let's pause this production. Because now my economy is kind of ruined because I lost all these points up here. Now what I really want is, it's actually another Hyperion. You want to have the Hyperion in the front? Because then the
enemy has
Hyperion
captured a region.
soaks up the damage and because it has a regen, so it's pretty good. If I just focus down the nullifier, I can just nuke him. Nuke as in orbital strike.
Dreadnought launch initiated.
Oh, he's actually putting a dreadnought there. That's fine. I'll kill him. Just gotta find that nullifier. Where is it? Oh, he doesn't have one. Sweet. Just need vision though, and enough quanta, obviously. Oh, I don't have it. No. Everything is going horribly wrong. It's fine, we can salvage this. See, I actually lost that to the bomber. That was kind of my plan. Should probably focus this down before we actually get this dreadnought out.
The enemy has captured a region.
Ah, man. That should be finishing up somewhat soon. Let's actually pause this so I can get that even faster. And make sure I actually have plenty of defenses around. Okay, now I can use my, my thing. The nuke won't kill him, but it'll stop him from doing most things. He won't have any defenses there, so I can just finish him off with the Artemis. Nice. Okay, that one's down. Now I should be able to blow him up here. Doesn't affect my own units, fortunately. And that'll go down eventually. Okay, let's keep building this. And voila, This isn't certainly my perfect playthrough. Normally I would have killed this guy a while ago. Hopefully I still do here.
Quantum upgrade installed.
The subtrade hasn't attacked me in a while. Oh wow. I got a falcon here though, but might not be enough. I should have some like spread out. Because then when I kill this guy, I can take all these points, get even more cash. I actually have too much radioactives here. Yeah, that's a lot of bombers. Actually, we'll stop getting my own. Stop chasing him. Get back there.
An enemy nexus has been
Removing the
destroyed.
substrate infection from my fermium
Okay,
should
that's
be
good.
simple enough with that traitor out of the way.
Yes, they didn't have enough defenses up here. I really need to get a couple of Smarties. We'll get a few Falcons, and we'll get some repair bays. And that'll do it.
Power capacity increased. Dreadnought upgrades available.
So the Dreadnoughts level up. They get experience in an area around them. So you get experience when you kill like air units around them.
Enemy dreadnought detected. We need more logistics.
There's only one there. That should be okay.
Power capacity. Enemy dreadnought destroyed. Available. Power capacity increased.
Yep, got him. I actually have a lot of radioactives. So what I should be doing is getting some quantum relays. And the reason why I have that is because I built too many refineries here. Well, that and I lost these refineries, so my balance is a little bit out of whack. And maybe I just end him with this though. Especially when my Hyperion shows up. Actually, what I should be doing as well is getting a Kronos, because that costs a lot of radioactives relative to other dreadnoughts. These are going to be Falcons as well. I'm only putting medics, which is good because they cost radioactives and not metal. Well, not as much compared to like other units in the factory, given the ratio. Falcon here, Falcon there.
Not enough metal.
And this Kronos should be a better way of spending it.
Dreadnought launch.
Yeah, look at that, much better. So you gotta keep an eye on your resources and
Power capacity.
change your units. Not only like your different compositions between frigates, cruisers and such, but also just what dreadnought specifically. I have one here. I'll use it to clean that up. Need to float up a bit of content now so I can use my abilities. Now let's get some repair bays because having that many refineries makes me nervous. Ah, shit.
Dreadnought taking damage.
Yeah, he has some of the air harbingers. Oh. Actually getting pretty low. I'm not building any more Furies. I think I lost a lot of them. He has a lot of anti-air there though, so I can't really rely on Furies in his base. That's where getting some Apollos will be very useful. So I'll build a Chiron up here so I can start teleporting stuff in. But I think that's got him there anyway. Focus down these anti-air so I can get my Furies in. Let's get a Charon. Let's rush it out.
Dreadnought launch initiated. We need more logistics.
Yeah, I've got one here, so now I can... Let's call in some reinforcements. Let's get some Apollos, let's get some Artemises.
Dreadnought taking damage.
Oh. Let's get that.
Dreadnought reporting critical damage.
Wow, here's a lot of stuff here.
Dreadnought lost.
Yeah, let's pull out. And now let's go crazy. Let's just get just ridiculous amounts of Artemises. See, now they're teleporting into the Chiron. Let's actually get rid of the Dreadnought because it'll take too long to get there. Oh, I haven't called in let's call in some of these too. Where are my air units? Did I lose them all? Oh, here they are.
Enemy dreadnought.
Oh man. I don't want to lose my Chiron here. That's really useful. Oh, damn it, died. That's annoying. We get another one now.
Taking damage.
Let's get out of there. There's too much anti-air.
Enemy dreadnought destroyed.
So now I'm floating, so I might as well build this. I'll just wait until I have enough of my orbital strike. I'll just snipe the jammer and then go in. Yeah, there's actually a lot of stuff here. Might be working another airfield. At least my Hyperion is actually healing up my my Prometheus for the drones. So we got a bit of units down here. Oh, that's a lot of medics. Whoops. I didn't have them rallied correctly. Yeah, that should be okay here. I'll leave this one at just instant repair if I need to. Yeah, let's try that again now. Should be warping in.
Power capacity increased.
Healing drones. Can we nuke it now? Yes, there we go.
Dreadnought launch initiated.
Oh, I didn't use it. Oops. Yeah, easy.
Dreadnought taking damage.
And that's it. GG. Bam. We did it. Yeah, well, there you go, boys. That's how you do, boys and girls. That's how you do Cassiopeia.
The PHC is going to win this war against the substrate if I have to drag them kicking and screaming the whole way.
So yeah, you can see that this is a challenging campaign, and this is the first mission. This is not the hardest mission, though it is definitely still difficult. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I will be doing the rest of the campaign because I think it was fun, and I think people would love to see how it's done by the man who kind of authored them. I did basically the last 10% of these missions, so I can't take credit for making them. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with different Ashes content that will come out at various times. My name is Callum McCole, Managing Designer of Ashes of the Singularity. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.